Hey, what up? What up? Just want to make a quick video. As we know, today, big fight. Today's fight night. You know what I'm saying? Huge fight, huge fight. Terrence Crawford versus Sean Porter. Um, at the welterweight division. Very, very, very intriguing, exciting fight. I think this is the fight of the year, actually, to be honest. Not only on paper is the most exciting fight, but most likely in action it will be that too. I actually think this is one of the most exciting fight within the last couple years. Like it's on par with Triple G Canelo type fight on paper. Very exciting fight. Who I have winning? If you want to just get right into it, just go right into it. I have Crawford winning. Um, I have Crawford winning, but I do think this fight is really gonna push Crawford to the to really dig deep. I think that Sean Porter brings that out of anybody. He really fights. I think he really tests anybody. He really fights. Um, but but how I think he's gonna win? Can I see Crawford Sean Porter winning? Just to really get right into it. If it goes all right, let's just say this: it goes all 12 rounds. The numbers are going to be. I don't want to say it's going to be a blowout. I would never say that. Nah, I don't think so. If it goes to a unanimous decision, I still have Crawford winning that, and but I don't think it will be a blowout. I think it will be like a 112, 116 scorecard, 113, 115 kind of scenario. But even if it goes all the way 12 rounds, which is also a possibility. I'm not gonna just say that if that wouldn't happen. I have Crawford winning that by unanimous decision, or not even this if it goes all 12 rounds. It could be split decision too. So that could also be a scenario too. But for me, the way I see it going, I really see Crawford winning it by a late stoppage, probably from the 10th to 12th rounds. From 9 to 12, I see a stoppage around there because I just think Crawford really is on another level when it comes to this boxing game because he could do everything. He could fight on the back foot, he could press a fight, he could lead, um, he could also brawl. You know what I'm saying? If you try to hurt Crawford, he's gonna try to get you back. That's how Crawford is. So I think he could do all those things, but I just think he has more he has more skills, more in his boxing bag, if you want to say, than Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? I think Sean Porter, up until I think Crawford stops Sean Porter, which is between the ninth and the 12th, I'm gonna say. I think up until that, Sean Porter is gonna be testing him all that way. I think it's gonna be back and forth actions, but I feel like Crawford is gonna have the more cleaner punches, the more cleaner, harder. He's gonna land the cleaner, harder punches than Sean Porter. It's really gonna be tough. It's really gonna be tough, and you know, Sean Porter said he's gonna try to stop him, or he's in there. He's gonna try to knock him out. I can't see that happening. I'm sorry. Sean Porter is a great talent, but stopping Crawford, nah. Have we seen Crawford hurt? But yeah, we've seen Crawford hurt, but I don't think Sean Porter is the one that's gonna be the one to hurt him in this match, or be the one to deliver that. I don't see that happening. Um, I don't see that happening. But to test him throughout that whole fight, I think it's gonna be back and forth. It's gonna be a lot of inside fighting. There's gonna be a lot of back and forth pivoting. So this guy turns this guy around, this guy turns the other guy around. I could see that all that happen. Shawn Porter's a physically dominant, strong guy. That's if we're gonna if there's anything that Shawn Porter is good at, or his attributes, is he knows how to push the fight. He knows how to fight on the inside. Boxing skills, he does have. He contrary to what people may think, he does have good boxing skills. He does this. He just doesn't choose to display it all the time. Um, but if we're gonna talk about two performances that Shawn Porter had showed that he has good boxing skills, I would say definitely go check out his fight with Danny Garcia. I think he displayed his boxing ability, and his last performance with Formello. I think he really showed. I think he really impressed me in that last fight he had. But overall, I think Crawford just has more in the bag. He just has more in the bag. Um, and believe it or not, Crawford's really strong physically. He may look from the outside look skinny, but he's real strong. Look at the performance he had with Jeff Horn, and see how he physically dominated him, and physically you can see him physically move Horn. He's physically strong too, not just in punching power. He doesn't only just have punching power, but he's physically strong too. And so I think that's really interesting to see, or to even mention. But people don't mention that Crawford's really strong physically. He's wiry too. He's wiry, but he has long arms, long limbs. His reach is 74 inches. Um, Not much welterweights have that kind of reach, let alone middleweights. So he has some good physical characteristics. But overall, I just think I know so that he just has more in the bag, and I just think wherever Porter's gonna try to push it, Crawford's gonna push it there too. Crawford's a dog. You know what I'm saying? He's a dog, just like Shawn Porter. They're both dogs. Crawford is a dog, man. You hurt him, he wants to hurt you too. That's the thing about it. And the thing that's gonna separate it is the punching power. It's really gonna separate it. And I just think I see him up until he stops him between 9 and 12. It's gonna be back and forth. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I